Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got heroes. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left. Touchdown. Touchdown. 8th floor. Come down. Hotel. Lobby. Receptionist. What now? 11 a.m. Check out. Mike Giver. One foul. Just to tell you now. How come? Me rest. No recess on my schedule.
What score?
17-10.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. This is taken at his 4.
Oh, broke that thing. Oh my God.
Went all the way onto the other side of the field.
But that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Now a handoff looking right. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Hit that nigga with the.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
FOL.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Wilson.
I'm so mad at that. Oh my God, that nigga DK had that nigga burned.
To take over at the 31-yard line.
That nigga just had the
one he was looking for. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down LA. They'll go back to Henderson on first down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, here's Goff. Finds the open man, it's Mike Williams. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down LA. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Henderson now on 1st and 10. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going, runs like that.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
There you go. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. We think back to the Super Bowl against New England. The Rams never even got into the red zone in that game. And now here they are in the red zone on their opening drive with a first down. From the red zone now, Goff.
Oh, wow. Come on, y'all.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. An 18-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Yep, I got to shoot some shit.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Yep.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Shit.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to this nigga Trap. No, I'm gonna go play with Trap, nigga. You got to communicate, nigga. You got to know, let a nigga know where niggas is at.
Next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we
sometimes when you get the chance, can I get you to put them little points on agility?
Yeah, I keep on forgetting. Who was it again? I keep on forgetting that shit.
For Hubbard.
Who?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
I keep on forgetting that shit.
Now Wilson.
All right, y'all. You jumping that man in?
Across the 45.
All right, then.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he'll give it here to his running back. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. This one into the hands of Metcalf. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Wilson now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Wilson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dante Fowler, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident and keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Flush to his right. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. David Long, the rookie from West Virginia, there defensively.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 7, Goff. And that's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
You ain't doing nothing today. Shit. He's checking. Crash.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44 and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Now they'll run it on the toss. Nifty move. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson. He's got his man here as Gary Jennings Jr. Jennings lost the football. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
You gotta catch
that. Put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad. Yeah. They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Now it's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. And Jennings has it. That would... Good for 14 and a Seahawk first. On 1st down, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
What score?
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Darrell Henderson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Sometimes I be watching, nigga, you be throwing in like triple coverage. I'm like, what this nigga doing? Like, nigga, don't throw it to him. I said, I forgot what game he was playing. I don't know if it was earlier. Threw it to like a double, triple coverage. I was like, no, nigga, not him.
As they try again with a first down now. The run there on first down gets him a yard to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep a defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here comes the blitz.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Space to maneuver at the 40. That's caught by Jennings. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
You got it. You got it.
What play was that? I don't remember. Fuck, what play was that?
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about...
Give me that.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Man, this nigga running the same fucking...
Tackle. 14.
Now they try the right side here.
You ain't going nowhere.
Man, pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. 2nd down coming up. Throwing on 2nd down. Wilson, blitz coming, and down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. 3rd and long, it's Wilson. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Jennings was the one he was looking for. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position after a turnover. I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Mike 55. Hey, watch.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
What a fucking
That
kick.
is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive.
Oh, he gone, bucko. Come on, Metcalf.
He finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there on the catch and run. 75 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They try and run on 1st down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2.
Getting going right now.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
God.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. They go play action now. Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted the third time.
Right now.
Picked off inside the 5. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance. He's helping his team in a huge way.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, it's Hill. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
There you go.
On 3rd down, here's Henderson. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here's Johnny Hacker now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. And taken at the 46. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field.
Ooh, shit. That's a lot.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
And he's going to keep it here. He turned that into a nice game. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Nasir Adderley making like his Hall of Fame cousin Herb as he gets a hand in to knock it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Wilson now. Going to throw again. Flushed out right. End zone caught. Touchdown.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't do a lot either.
Russell Wilson with 2 first-down touchdown passes. And the Seahawks have once again taken the lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out. And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the flag. You did it. I had to. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA
What round did you get him?
It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone.
Okay.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no? I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive.
I mean, he's still a dog, but he's still fast.
Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game. Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. On 2nd and 11 now. Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested. And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time. And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him. Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open. Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
Yeah, y'all
niggas good carry there for the NFL's second leading rusher. And we've talked on air, off air about his MVP candidacy. Make a case for him. Well, I'm just going to tell you point blank. It doesn't matter whether he's 1st or 2nd or even 3rd in the league in rushing yardage. That's not the main deal. It's how he gets those yards and the impact he has on his ball club. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going.
Yeah, bro. That's what I want to ask. Like, what is he doing?
2nd and goal. They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear.
What is he doing with Sweat, man? I don't watch that nigga game.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive game. Here's a run with Balaj. He will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
He not doing that off the edge shit.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown.
He got
extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
That's insane, though. Like, I ain't never.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Josh Malone, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Goff going to give this one to Henderson. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Because Tanner out there balling, but that nigga got Howard out there balling, too.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Is he now? Oh, shit. Would you get this,
expected passing situation.
Oh, okay, that's why.
It's in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
I got total.
Out of the gun. Gone. open man is Henderson. That's complete. It's a
Rams
first down on a pickup of 10.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play.
I'm up there in totals too. What y'all need?
Be aware, a ball may come your way.
They'll run on first down. It's Henderson, and he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed
what is this,
out.
touchdown?
Make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Henderson. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
I think too many picks this game.
3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. That's caught. It's Malone. And some space here. Touchdown, LA! Josh Malone, his 4th touchdown on the year. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate.
He's not even a runner like that.
Receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly, and oftentimes
he usually not a runner though. Like I think he usually a passer, but I guess he like that running back.
Their speed.
So that again must be nice.
Sometimes, like this instance, can take
but
it into the end zone. This fielded a few yards into the end zone, and he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That first down completion only netted them 3. 2nd and 7. Now it's Wilson. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Because that nigga doing something.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
He started getting irritated.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
That's crazy.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
He was up there somewhere.
The LA offense ready to go for their next
Should've had
drive.
two. He
I
dropped
guess they have to
one.
feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
On 2nd and 11 now. Goff. Buying time to his left. It's hauled in by Brandon
I
Cooks.
should have never let him
23 yards to pick up there.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Recon, 132 fighter.
On first down, it's gone. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. From the 50, it's gone.
Oh,
That's complete.
Madden is so weak for that. Why would he jumped that route? You know how you about to pick it and that should make you kind of like drift?
Goff now.
Like, I jumped around. That nigga was right there, but he like, instead of coming to the ball, it made that nigga drift away.
Again, Goff. And for the 4th time
Yo,
tonight,
that nigga.
Shaquille Griffin with
Hey, you gotta. That nigga just snatched that motherfucker.
You did?
Wow, yeah, you gotta see that shit. If you go to, I put it in the chat. That nigga just snatched that shit out of his hand. It's a pick that I just got.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your team there playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. We'll check on his status when we get back. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine.
You only got enough to sign them, or what?
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
If I didn't need no safety, I would take it.
Wilson. Flush to his right.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
He can run for it, and he will.
Oh, I know he mad.
Oh, no,
he fumbled. Did we get it back? Yeah, I know this nigga hot right now. Oh, shit. That nigga hot. I know he
He wasn't
hot.
able to get it back, but he did
The
have
shit
a
I just did
teammate
with
on the
Wilson just
spot
now?
able to retain possession for them.
I'll be mad if any nigga do that to me. That escape artist, that shit ain't no good.
They'll run here with Balazs. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Wilson.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. There's Wilson to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. Now Russell Wilson appears to be shaken up.
Oh, Russell Wilson
they're
hurt
holding
now.
their breath over on that sideline. He's still down. Well, he gets
That
attended
nigga hurt.
to.
My running back
Step
just got
aside.
hurt.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A carry by Henderson to
Might get
start the
ugly for this
drive.
squad.
2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Goff. He gets it to Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Now a first down throw. Gone. His throw incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. But it's going to be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll fake the give. Now gone. Open man there is Malone. A gain there of 21 yards.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Second down, it's Henderson, and he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field, and that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long. From the gun, a give to Henderson. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Again, it's Henderson.
Ran that.
Calling a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores.
And then go to another league and do it,
And they thought
same
that
fucking
as
shit
soon as they took
everybody
over
else do.
possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory, backed up, in good situation. It didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
And there's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably.
Let me see something. No, we don't play him.
Takeaway.
And why is he in?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. Have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
That nigga is
Throw, but it
terrible.
misses the target, incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity miss there.
What a
What they were trying to tell
dumbass.
us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that
That
play.
was dumb.
Trailing here in the second half, went for the aggressive play, got a little too aggressive.
You've got to know when to pull up, or if you're going to go for
my
it,
God, this
how to
quarterback
take your
is
body
terrible.
across a punter's body and not into him. Not a good play at all.
And again, this time to the tailback. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. There to make the tackle, Samson Abukum.
Oh, yeah, that was it.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
This pass finds its way to Williams, and they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Goff. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Well, this has just been obviously a dreadful day for him throwing the football. Now 4 interceptions. This one leads to 6 points going the other direction. Tough.
Yeah, it is, and this feels old school to me because you never really took out your starting quarterback back in the good old days. No matter what was going on, he was your guy, and you rode him for better or for worse. In today's football, usually we've got a backup who's warmed up and is coming to the game, so you can see an old school approach here that's not really benefiting them at this point.
In search of redemption from the pick six. Goff. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off around the 27. Yet another interception. And I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it. And sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Right back to him on first down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. So the victory here for Seattle, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
Okay, the shoulder, how long he about to be out for?